Hey learners, welcome to Tuning Lives. Welcome to Science Clarity Formula course. Can you demonstrate working of a fire extinguisher? What are different types of fire extinguishers? What is the use of fire extinguisher? In this video, you are going to learn about extinguishing of fire using carbon dioxide gas. And this you will learn by performing an experiment. Let's perform an activity on fire extinguisher. In this activity, you will produce carbon dioxide gas to extinguish fire. And I'm sure you must be super excited to perform this activity. Take out this material, sodium bicarbonate, which is also called as baking soda, vinegar, any container, spatula or spoon, and candle. Since it involves heating, I would strictly recommend that please perform this activity in presence of your parents or guardians or elder siblings. Take 3 to 5 ml of vinegar in a container. It can be measuring cup, test tube or any kind of beaker. Light 1 or 2 candle. I would prefer that you light just one candle. Put 1 or 2 spoon of sodium bicarbonate in it. Mix it thoroughly and bring the container near to candle and observe the extinguishing of flame. In case the flame does not extinguish, then add some vinegar to it. Adding more vinegar. Now as soon as you add vinegar, bring it closer to the flame and it immediately extinguishes. So what are the results? Candle flame gets extinguished due to formation of carbon dioxide. It means carbon dioxide gas is used to extinguish fire, and that's why carbon dioxide fire extinguishers are available in the market. Point 2. Carbon dioxide gas is formed in the form of bubbles, and this you must have seen while mixing vinegar with sodium bicarbonate. Bubbles formation was there. Let's see what you have learned from this experiment. Point 1. Do you wonder why carbon dioxide gas is able to extinguish fire? Because carbon dioxide gas is heavier than oxygen. It cuts off oxygen supply and is used to extinguish fire. I think now it is clear to you that why carbon dioxide gas is able to extinguish fire. Great. Point 2. Soda acid type fire extinguishers use sodium bicarbonate and sulfuric acid. Point 3. Carbon dioxide type fire extinguishers contain highly compressed carbon dioxide gas. Let us now understand how CO2 fire extinguisher works. So on the top you can see there is a plunger, safety clip. This is the cylinder body. This is the CO2 gas cartridge in which the compressed CO2 carbon dioxide gas is filled. Then this is the internal cylinder. This is DCP powder, which is dry chemical powder. Then this is the siphon tube. And this is the discharge pipe. This is holder which you hold while using it. And on the back side there is a handle. So these are the basic parts of a CO2 fire extinguisher. Let us understand how does it work. So first of all you have to remove this safety clip. Then hold this discharge pipe in the direction of fire. Hold the handle of cylinder and rotate the plunger. As soon as you rotate the plunger, the CO2 gas comes out from this cartridge, and with the combined function of internal cylinder and siphon, the CO2 gas goes out through this pipe. While using CO2 fire extinguisher, do not touch cylinder body because carbon dioxide gas has high cooling effect. I hope the working of CO2 fire extinguisher is clear to you and you are also clear with the different parts of CO2 fire extinguisher. Yes? Great. Now let us understand what are the different types of fire extinguishers. Foam fire extinguisher, which produces foam. Wet chemical fire extinguisher. Water fire extinguisher, powder fire extinguisher and CO2 fire extinguishers. These are the basic types of fire extinguishers. Let us now understand what are the real life application of different types of fire extinguisher. You know, each type of fire extinguisher has specific application. And to understand that, we have to first understand what are the different types of fire source. Here you can see, if the source of fire is from solids like wood, plastic, paper, it is called as Class A fire type. If there are flammable liquids like solvents, paints, fuels, then it is Class B. If the source of fire is gases like butane, propane, LPG, it is Class C. If the source of fire is metals like lithium, magnesium, it is Class D. If the source of fire is some electrical equipment like computers, servers, TVs, it is electrical. And if the source of fire is cooking oils like cooking fat, olive oil, it is Class F. So now the different classes of fire type is clear to you. It is based on the source of fire. Class A, it is based on solids. Class B, flammable liquids. Class C, gases. Class D, metals. Class E or electrical is electrical equipment, and Class F, cooking oils. Now based on this class of fire source, types of fire extinguisher is decided. Let us understand this. Now if the source of fire is Class A, which is solid, then what kind of different fire extinguishers you can use? You can use powder fire extinguisher, you can use foam, you cannot use CO2, you can use water. Similarly, if the source of fire is flammable liquids, then you can use powder, foam, CO2, but you cannot use water and wet chemical. If the source of fire is Class C, which is gases, then you can only use powder type of fire extinguisher. If it is Class D, metals, then you can only use powder type of fire extinguisher. If it is Class E, electrical, then you can use powder as well as CO2. And if it is Class F, cooking oil, then you can only use wet chemical. Now, these are the different locations where you can find different types of fire extinguisher. For example, powder type of fire extinguisher you can see in outdoor locations, garages, welding workshops, forecourts, etc. Foam type of fire extinguisher you can see in school, offices, hotels, shops, hospital, apartments. CO2 type of fire extinguisher you can see in offices, server rooms. Water type you can see in school, hospitals, shops, apartments. And wet chemical you can use in kitchens, canteens and restaurants. I hope now the basic concept of fire extinguisher is clear to you. Now you know what are the sources of fire, what are the classes of fire type, what kind of different fire extinguishers are used to extinguish that particular fire, and where are the location of these fire extinguishers you can find. Wonderful. Let us now understand in which class you are going to study about fire extinguisher. You study fire extinguisher in grade 8 in the chapter heat, which is combustion and flame. And here you can see some snaps where you can see the application of fire extinguisher, and this is an experiment which is exactly the same which you have performed right now. I hope you had great fun and learning in doing this experiment. For next 1 week, I want you to observe different types of fire extinguishers around you, like in your building, schools, shopping complex, hospitals, gardens, kitchens, restaurants. Anywhere you go, just try to observe what are the different types of fire extinguishers are kept over there. Complete the given assignment, keep experimenting and enjoy this new way of learning science practically. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.